What was I doing? Building a hyper rocket? Okay. So also, I know that the last like 3 streams have started with this bullshit. But yeah, I think the answer to the bullshit hypersonic thingamajig, because I'm still on this, is actually is these solid engine, these like rocket engines, but um, words, yeah, and an airdrop. I think that really is it. Right. Viking tank. Let's see here. The Viking might actually be a little too strong. I'm not sure. We're at like 698. That thing is huge. Yeah, let's go with like RD100s. There we go. The center mass is a little far back now. Or a little forward, I mean. No, it is back. It is too far back. There we go. That might do it. I don't know. Okay. Oh, right. Hang on. I gotta RD100. RD100. Okay. Simulate. Yeah. Air launch. Air launch is apparently the winner strat here. That's just how you're supposed to do this. It doesn't really want to. Oh, how do you do it? Real shoot. No. 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 Air launch. Here we go. Let's go with. Propellant's floating. Right. Let's try that again. Shall we? Okay, so maybe we have to go down first. And it's this one. Right, because maybe they'll all get pushed to the back of the tank. I don't know. I'm guessing. Maybe not. Okay, new idea. What if... So, that thing's too strong anyway. Right, that gets us to like 2700. It'll fucking kill us. What is the most powerful... like, turbojet we got? 1709. Might be this. Right, the yeah, J75, that was it. Okay, so the plan is... we launch this. Okay, now the center mass is too far forward. Yeah, that'll do. Wait, hang on. Don't you want the center of mass and the center of lift to be behind it? Yeah, that's how you play this game. Okay, so the plan is we launch the turbojet, and then we get up to speed, right? And then we can activate the rocket engines. I think. I hope. Maybe. Unless I forget to fill it with fuel. Oh boy. Yeah, this is something I talked about in the supercut. Remove tanks, turbojet. Okay. Because I am working on that. I got most of, well, not most. I'm starting on the script, right? Because I think that's how I'm going to do this. Is I'm going through all the VODs. There's a lot of VODs so far. I'm barely into the fucking first one. And I'm going to just write the script as I go down, as I sort of go down the list. And one thing I talk about is like, there's just kind of some busy work. There's no other way to describe it. Like, it's just busy work. Okay. Whoa. Like, do I really have to specify exactly what kind of fucking fuel I want in it every time? Is that really necessary to the experience? All right. Alright. Yeah, there goes that. Okay, this isn't gonna work. Okay. New plan. Solids? What if we just take all those and we just replace them with like, I don't know, a couple of these. How long do these burn for? 15 seconds. Well, that's not gonna fucking work. And this thing's gonna explode if we get hypersonic. How long would these burn for? 16 seconds. Right, what if we do that? Yeah, it's still 16 seconds. Unless I'm misreading something. No. Okay. Well, cool. Those things are tiny. Not much better. 21 seconds. Okay. Uh, 135.3. Hmm. Man, I don't know. And these things, how long do these things burn for again? They burn for 15 fucking seconds. Hmm. Alright, I'm just gonna look it up. Let's see here. Hypersonic plane, hypersonic flight. Let's see here. Okay, the X-15. Let's see here. Drop launch from a B-52. From 13.7 kilometers. I can do 10. Yeah, it's a rocket engine. Unsurprisingly. Okay. Okay, let's not go that far. Right. Oh, ground ignition only. Cool. Uh-huh. That thing's colossal. Colossal. 617. Ground support clamps. Okay. I'm detecting a pattern. Almost everything needs a fucking ground support clamp somewhere. Okay. Right, this thing is going to be so radically different. I don't want to lose the prior design. Not that it was working. Right, what if we do something like that? So what if we actually make it look like a fucking missile? You know? Instead of saying, oh, it's like it's basically a missile, what if it's just literally a missile? You know? We can get rid of that. Like, mainly, I just want to finish the fucking program so I can do something else with the slot. Oh, dear. Okay. Staging. Right, so these are going to fire first. And then we may have to kick in the engine before... Like, we got to kick in the engine before these things run out of fuel, right? And then we take those off. And then, if it all goes well, we'll be able to, is this really 24 fucking seconds? I have no idea. I have no fucking clue how to do this fucking mission. Okay, well that blows it up. What if we have more solids? I don't know. I cannot have every fucking stream be this goddamn contract. Alright. Move that back a bit, I guess. I don't know. It's hard to put it exactly where I want it. Yeah, that's fine. This is something I should have done before duplicating the boosters, but whatever. Okay. We'll just make it way longer. Yeah. Yeah, sure. It's not really a plane, but whatever. Look, as long as we can build, as long as we can fucking do it. That's all I'm asking for. Oh, it exploded. I guess I was going like pretty fucking fast. I was going like 1,200 meters. No, I wasn't going that fast. Let's try again. Nope, got a little caught. That's fine. So it's just got to stay under 40,000 meters a second. Whoa, or what? 40,000 meters. Not meters a second. What am I talking about? Okay, so that... This might be... This is promising. It's exploded twice, but it's promising, I want to say. I just can't go up very quickly, because that'll blow it up. Alright. Oh! Okay, if it does that, that's bad. Am I gonna get any tech to increase my air launches soon? Because if I have to do this at like 10,000 meters, I'm kind of fucked. Altitude is limited to 13,750. Okay. So why can't I do it at 13,750? Like, come on. Let's go. Maybe I'm just not hitting the right... 1350. Yeah, it needs to be max. Oh, altitude from... Oh. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we do need to go, up. No, okay, it's weighted bad. It's bad weighted. It's badly weighted. Badly weighted? It sounds like I have a fucking lisp. Alright. Needs to be more aerodynamically stable. What if we make these longer? Right, and we'll just duplicate them. Like so. We'll just shove these back on. Like so. Good enough. Alright. Yeah, maybe longer fins will do it. Maybe if I make them longer, like... Longer, not taller, if that makes any sense. Oh. Oh, we're too low. What do you mean the propellants are fucking floating? It's because it exploded a little bit? Damn it. Alright. I'm so mad. I should not have chosen X-Planes. This is such horse shit. 15, 8, 21. So the height is... Maximum height is 8, right? Right, what if we just do that? Well, because it'll just fall over. I reverted back to launch. I meant to revert back to construction. Okay, well... Yeah, because I can't tell it to launch from an angle. Right, I don't think so. If I can, the game isn't telling me what the button is. Right, let's just go way more up at the offset. No, no, that blew up a fin. Blew up a fin, very bad. Now we're going like 45 degrees, I guess. Alright, let's try that again, but let's try not to blow up a fin. Like right after air launching. And maybe we can try to not immediately fucking flip over. That'd also be nice. Okay. Yeah, let's just make the fins bigger. Fuck. Great. There we go. Sure. Sure, why not? I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Those aren't even. For fuck's sake. What if I remove those as well? I don't know. Ugh. Okay, we gotta be going up as well. I didn't turn SAS on. This is also not enough fuel. We gotta reach 2,000 meters per second for 2 minutes. Like, 2,000 meters per second for 2 minutes is fucking absurd. 6:23:36. 6:23:36. Will this thing fit in an air launch? I don't think it will. No. No, not even close. Right. I don't know. I can't sit here. What is a Planey Boy 3? Remind me. And why do we just, like, have one? This is, like, high altitude flight. Right. Okay. Yeah, scrap that. I don't care. We are making money. We're waiting on human-rated EDL. Did I already design the next rocket? I think I did. Right, it's been 30 minutes and I've just been futzing around with the same fucking... Yeah. Yeah, the Megiddo 4 for the heat shield. Right, that's going to do a couple contracts. So we can't even start building it until... fucking June. Okay, that saved a day. Alright, yeah, let's also train up the astronauts. Halo. Training. Mission with the X-15. You can go... You can both do it, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, it's way too big. Fill, shoot, launch. Alright, let's go. I mean, the closest I've gotten to actually being able to do this contract... This thing is just for science as well. Right, this thing is purely... for just a crumb of science. But this is the closest I've ever gotten to actually being able to do the hypersonic contract. Right, and I think I remember the flight plan. I think we wait until the apoapsis is like 35K. And then we do like a hard... Oh dear. No. Not what we want. Not what we want. Oh god. Nope. Revert to launch. I'm not dealing with this. Jesus. Okay. Yeah, reach orbital speed. We'd have to hit 6,500 meters a second. We're not doing that. This thing is really more of a space plane than anything else. Like, it can actually cross the Kármán line, which is kinda nuts. Oh, no, hang on. That's a time warp accident waiting to happen. We'll just wait. Should I fly in the same direction? Does it really matter? I don't know. Maybe we can fly, like, north. We'll fly that way. No, you know what? We'll fly west. We'll go. We'll do a somersault. Right, we'll do something like that. We'll start leveling off. Just a little bit. Alright, there we go. Tell you what, though, these contracts are way more, like, interesting and demanding than the ones in vanilla. Because the ones in vanilla, I'm honestly kind of suck. The hell was that noise? Oh, I think that was my cat getting out of the chair. Yeah, the ones in the contracts in vanilla kind of suck. Right, it's like go to this place that's like 10 miles outside the Space Center and do a crew report, and that's it, and then you're done. It's like, oh, okay. Very good. What do you mean invalid situation? Did we already do it? Oh. Oh dear. Alright, well, let's try that again. Yeah, we'll head south, I guess. I don't know. The direction's pretty arbitrary, to be honest. Whoa. Alright. Yeah. We'll just fly along around the coast. That sounds fun. Hi, James. My little cat turned off my computer earlier. That's always fun. Cause like if he jumps off, because like the power button is on kind of like the front, right? It's like angled, like it's a box, but it's got like a angled front, right? So if he hops off the top at just the right, we're not doing any contracts. We're just gonna go up. We're just gonna go for height. If he hops off at just the right angle, he can actually like hit the power button with his paw on the way down. And it's so fast that I can't like stop him. You know, if he has some serious zoomies and really wants to, like there's not much I can do to keep him from turning off my computer. But fortunately, if I have paint open, it won't shut down. Because I get the little like, are you sure you want to shut down message? And it's like, no, I don't. Perfect. Thank you so much. It's like the one time that's like actually useful is when my cat's being crazy. Yeah, I'm talking about you, little crazy boy. Okay, yeah, that's running. All this is running now, so we'll just like level off. We're going really far into Mexico. There we go. Very good. We have like an early TV camera. That's very nice. We'll just like time warp. That's the Carmen line. Until we actually get in atmosphere. Doesn't really... Well, I guess we are in atmosphere. Until we get to like some actual atmosphere. Some like controllable atmosphere. Okay, this is bad. We do not want to hit the atmosphere like ass first. Yeah, I have... Obviously, I have no control, because we're in, like, the fucking exosphere. Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh, no, that is... aerodynamic stresses. Oh, that's like re-entry. Oh. Bleed off that speed. Come on, pull up. Pull up. Don't pull up that much. Don't, like, die. Okay, I think we're gonna make it. That's a really tall mountain. I was talking about how there's not a lot of features, but, like, there's actually, like, mountains in, like, central Mexico. Hot damn. What blew up? Oh, it was these back fins. That's fine. Okay. As long as it's not, like, a science-y thing, I'll live. So these, I'm pretty sure we can actually, like, land them, because it's just that easy. Okay, these are still under a lot of... Still, like, red. Right. Because I guess they took a lot of damage. Is that Mexico City? I think that is. Yeah. It's bloody huge. I think the... I actually have no idea. I don't know much about Mexico. I was gonna say is like I wonder. I think like that the Aztec pyramid of Tenochtitlan is here, but I have no idea. That could be completely wrong. And in fact, it probably is. Okay. Yeah, we're coming in for a nice, smooth landing. In about 8 hours. Maybe we'll hit the Pacific. Alright, we're not going to hit the Pacific. We're not going that far. But we are going quite a ways. Hopefully this will be worth some kind of science. We are starting to come to the ground a little fast. Well, not fast per se. Like, we're falling at under 10 meters a second. Yeah, it's just gonna take a bit. I could deploy the chutes, but I don't have to. I don't think I have to. And I'll do the explain some other time. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do about that fucking X-plane contract. Like, the hypersonic plane is rough. You can see, like, a seam. That's cool. Yeah. Recently, I've been playing the Vox Populi mod for Civ 5. It's cool. It's a lot of fun. I really like... I like Civ 5. That was the one... That was the first one I played. I played Civ 6. I didn't get as into it as I did 5. But, you know, 6 is still good. Hello, hello! Dunbaratu, thank you so much for the raid. We're just getting some science at the moment. And we're going to... what even is that next contract? Cosmic rays? No. Orbital speed, that's what we're doing. Right, and that should be ready in a couple of months. Still under the Kennedy administration. I couldn't remember if I had Kennedy up or not. But yeah, how was that stream? Dunbar, I don't know who that is, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, okay. Time for the landing. Just toggle that. Like, this should be pretty fucking textbook. Very nice. We made it to southern Mexico from Brownsville. All right. Oh, no. Hang on. Turn on the brakes. Oh. Yeah, we'll just do a normal recovery. If we do SPH, it's gonna not work. Oh. 2 years of the orbit program. Oh, shit. That's rough. Yeah, I somehow turned off that feature on accident when I reloaded, when I changed my mod list. Also on accident. Ooh, lunar range communications or solar panels. I think lunar range communications. But yeah, that's rough. Do we have to clean those up? We should probably clean them up. Okay, so that's in a couple months. Let's just fucking fast forward. I forgot to actually tool the rockets. Yeah, so the Araby ones, those are... Oh, there's like these... Like these, right? Yeah, the super early ones. Although for orbit program, that's kind of... I was going to say late. I'm pretty sure this mod ends with going to Pluto. This is the one I want, right? Yeah. Okay. Human-rated EDM. Maybe I'm old, but I feel like there's an easy like Skrillex joke in there somewhere. It's like, oh, it's none of it is rated for human use. Oh, right. But yeah, this is what happens when the beats are just too sick. I gotta modify the LC. God damn it. Alright, well, now we gotta wait for... Yeah, with my tech tree, I actually... I somehow emptied this node. I don't know how. So that was fun. Oh, maybe I need another science plan. Yeah, I guess I should build another one. Oh, whoops. Yeah, not enough money. All right, I'm broke. Oh. Yeah, I was using a like a vacuum engine for my satellites. But using a Araby, that would probably work better. How expensive is this rocket? I forgot to check. Because currently mine, the ones I'm using, it's these XLR81s, so it gives it kind of a funny look. Alright, excellent. Integration list, very good. So far, all we've done is a little bit of orbiting. We have, like, 4 whole satellites, which is pretty nice. Kick off the spin stabilized Araby to circularize. The engine ignition fail. Oh no. Yeah, with mine, when the engine fails, it's usually because it's like... oh, I need engineers there. Where the hell are they? Are they all the hangar? Yes. Okay. Yeah, it's because it would have like oh, what is it? Like it'd be low pressure or something, and it just wouldn't work, which is always fun. That's 50 grand. Oh, do I really just... I don't want to time warp all the way to Megiddo 4 being done. That'll take, like, ages. So I'm just going to build another... one of these for some science. Do I build 2? Maybe I build 2. Well, okay, it looks like they're both... It looks like the Megiddo 4 is going to be ready first. I'm going to have to hire some more engineers. Oh, his mission training expired. That's fine. Okay. I mean, I need the money for the tracking station anyway. I forgot to train the... Yeah, start training. Okay. That is the Megiddo 4. Let's see here. Additional reason for some engines to fail. Oh, what? Something in this mod isn't well explained? No way. Executes penalties to ignition chance. 2030. Oh. Well, shit. I'm gonna be honest. I'm glad I somehow accidentally turned off that mechanic. Oh, we can actually get the tracking station upgrade. Boom. It's gonna be ready forever. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of my big complaint about the mod, is that there's a lot of mechanics that just aren't explained. I feel like so little of this mod is explained. And when something fails, it just doesn't tell you. But I mean, also, I guess it's real rocketry, or closer to real rocketry for like real, you know, super nerds. All right. Yeah, MechJeb should handle this one. Ugh. But yeah, it's weird. Like, my thing will still say... no, it doesn't say it here. Like, it has a rated burn time when I build it. On the end, it says max key penalty. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I have that. It's weird. Even playing this, I've somehow managed to get the easy version of the realistic mod pack by just sheer accident. All right, I don't remember the flight path for this one, so this will be real fun. Haven't yet been ignited. Oh, that's fair. That was a tragic time warp accident, I guess, which is always fun. Okay, I'm gonna move that a bit to the left. There we go. Yeah. It's so funny how like 95% of the time a little bit of time warp is fine, and then that 1% it just like blows up. I am not above reverting launches. Especially if it's, I don't know. Because I feel like all the time for bad engineering was in the simulation phase. And here it's just like, I just want it. I just want to get it done. Oh, yeah, yeah. Like, it's a bit extreme to have to go to the Discord for, like, everything. It kind of reminds me of, like, old Minecraft modding. Right? Where there'd be, like, 500 wikis per mod, and none of them were correct. Because, like, the mod pack you were playing had, like, a slightly different version of one mod. And you just had to, like... And, like, no in-game documentation. Like, I'm so glad that's standard now, in Minecraft at least. Oh, fuck. I didn't mean to do that. Ah, shit. I think I actually am... Because this isn't going to orbit. This is just... Like... It's just trying to get to speed. It's just gotta hit 6,500. Oh, at 150,000 meters. Oh. Yeah, I never actually, like, talked to any of the devs. Yeah, okay, that's definitely annoying. Ugh. Like, you know, it's a video game mod. I feel like if it was one thing where it's like, oh, I don't know how to, like, do literally anything that's in, like, vanilla, then that's not on them. But it's like, if you add a mechanic, you have to tell people what it is, or else they're gonna get mad that they can't do it. Yeah, I know. I mean, this happens in anything. Some people just get real up their own ass about how, like, smart and important they are. And it's just like, dude, calm down. Okay. So this time, I'm actually going to do that on purpose. We're going to disengage MechJeb. It's doing all the science, right? Yeah. This thing looks so goofy. The giant-ass heat shield on the bottom. Can't time warp. Very cool. Alright, well, I guess this is what we're doing for a bit. I'm pretty sure I packed enough. Yeah, there's definitely enough power to do everything. Was it gonna be that contract? So that's nice. Ugh. Where are you launching from in your version? Because I'm launching from fucking Brownsville, which I did not know. Like, does that actually have a NASA facility? I mean, it's got a SpaceX starbase. Little island in the middle of the Pacific. Okay. Like, that one? Or I guess one of these, more realistically. I don't know if Australia counts as a small island. Okay, is that why that's here? I thought it was historical. Like, I know we did a lot of launches from Cape Canaveral. I didn't know it was an Elon Musk thing, honestly. uh. Oh yeah, any further than you're in Mexico. Yeah, and I know there's a lot of advantages to launching closer to the equator as opposed to launching from the poles. So, obviously the devs should add one in like Antarctica. Right on the South Pole. No historical basis. It'd just be really really hard. Or I guess harder cuz everything would be a polar launch. And I'm sure somebody would do like a challenge run. Okay. So that's done the speed thing. We're going to hit this thing. We should probably actually... fuck it. We'll just keep going. Okay, now we can jettison the heat shield. Or jettison the rest of that. Alright. Where are we dropping? Oh yeah, I guess that would add to the challenge. Is you couldn't rely on MechJeb as much because it would just have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Like, I guess you could specify a heading. I don't know. I don't know how. Like, realistically, the odds of staying exactly at north are probably pretty slim. But yeah, I was thinking like, you know, how do you get to the moon if you're on the if you start from the fucking South Pole? Oh, okay, that was that exploding. Very good. Okay. So I'm pretty sure this will survive. Okay. Well, that's too bad, but you could probably still get, like... I don't know, I know there's, like, research bases on Antarctica. And you could just pretend that, like... Oh, yeah, like, the Emerson Scott Center has, you know, rocketry capabilities, of course. Okay, that's contract done. We just gotta wait for the... I don't think I have. I mean, I have planes. I don't know if I have one that could go to the pole. That could be a fun trek. Just go up to the North Pole. Okay. So that is that all done. Were the polygons... Yeah, I know trying to... like, I think modeling poles for a lot of video games is kind of difficult, because it's like... You know, because the world is a sphere, but all your terrain calculations are going to be done on a 2D grid. Like, I know RimWorld... what does RimWorld do? I think RimWorld has hexes. No, it doesn't. I don't know. I know Civ doesn't even try. Civ is just like, you can't go to the Antarctic. We're just not going to let you. You're going to hit the giant ice wall. I've seen forum posts where people try and figure out, like, how would it work if you could go to the poles. And it's usually just like, we'll have like a few random funky shapes. That was 2.5 science. Wow. Alright, I was kind of expecting more science. But avionics upgrades. That's pretty good. Okay, what's the next mission? Gravimetric satellite. Oh, right. I need better... What was that thing I needed? Yeah, I need this thing. Which is 18 from early human spaceflight. Oh, dear. Basic capsules. So, I guess I could do another Megiddo 4 for the science. I have a crazier idea, though. Right, what if, hypothetically, boop, boop, okay, telemetry analysis, that's fine. Configure crew science. Yeah. What if we tried to just launch someone into space? Like, way ahead of schedule, purely for the science. On like a real nice, like, suborbital. So this is... Oh, it's avionics. Right. We don't have to do avionics. There's a fucking dude on it. Point 1. Is there any other science we could throw in this at the same time? Oh, probably like a TV camera. Oh, video imaging. Oh, that was already on there. Never mind. I don't know. Let's try it. Fuck it. We'll just launch someone up there. And if they can come back alive, hooray. Because, like, we get loads more science if we have... If we, like, send a person. And we're gonna hit these, mission contracts. Very good. Alright, so we're gonna hit 3,000 meters a second. We're gonna hit, altitude records. So, yeah. Like, why wouldn't we? Okay, Halo has passed out. Maybe this is why we don't, because it'll... We're gonna give her a concussion. Very cool. Okay, she's up. Yeah, that's a couple altitude records. Oh dear. Oh, turn off autopilot. Prograde, please. Halo. Halo, come on. You gotta work with me here. maybe being unconscious affected her ability to actually like do her job. I don't know. This one's got to be... Oh, I guess you got to be on Earth for a high altitude flight. Or like can't be in space. That would make sense. We're getting crew report though, so that's nice. Oh, we can get that out of here. Yeah, this might be... You may not like it, but this might be what ideal spaceflight looks like. Somehow. These things aren't on. Because there's no crossfeed, is there? There we go. Okay, I guess I gotta do that. Really, we're just kind of testing to see if she would survive. And maybe set a ridiculous amount of records along the way. In which case, why don't we just, like... You know, fuck it. We're testing the heat shielding anyway. This might work. Maybe. Okay, so it's not going like 7,000 meters a second. So... It might work better. Or... Like, it might be easier to survive. No. No, never mind. She died. Okay. So. What if instead we put it like that? Right, reroute from there. We don't actually need anything on top because like it's gonna be in space. Crew science. So your hypersonic flight. I think that's more. It might not. I don't know. Okay, enable crossfeed. Enable crossfeed. Alright. Let's try that again. And we'll... I don't know. See if this is survivable. Now that we put the Kerbal maybe a little closer to the heat shield. Maybe there won't be a point where they're taking all of the... aerodynamic stresses on Earth all at once. Maybe it'll work. I don't know. Yeah, Halo's gonna pass out again. That's fine. We kind of expected that. Okay, Halo's up. Okay. Disengage. I meant to turn that off. Whatever. Okay, now we're not spinning completely out of control. So that's good. Very nice. Yeah, we now have a Kerbal in space. Very good. Oh, she can in fact see the Earth. And space. Oh shit. There we go. I couldn't remember what the actual button was. Okay, crude speed record of 7K is kind of fast. Our Waps will hit 500K pretty easily. I don't think she's going to be in space for a day. This is going to be, honestly, fairly ballistic. But yeah. Alright, I'm hoping being a little closer to the heat shield. Because, like, up here, she was hit by a lot of stresses. I'm hoping we can use this as a sort of makeshift capsule. Right. You know, it's a little jerry-rigged. But, which is what you want in a space program. You want everything slapdash and jerry-rigged. I still never actually found out where we landed. I forgot to check. Because we managed to actually... I was going to say hit the dark side. The dark side of the Earth. No, the dark side of the... You know, the dark side of the Earth is called night. That's what we managed to hit. Are we going to hit 7K? I don't think so. Maybe. We might. Wow, our Aquaps is over 1 million. 1.2 million. I'm hoping this gives us a lot of, like, crew report. Because we got to be up here for a couple minutes. And we get more cosmic ray and magnetic scan data. It's not a lot. I don't know how helpful it'll be, really. Yeah, that's 500K. And we're going to hit 1,000. This is a lot of contracts. Oop. There we go. Oh. We can ditch that. Oh, and we get crew reports for different biomes. Earth radiation belt exposed to extreme radiation. Oh, shit. I hope you weren't planning on having kids. Sorry about that. Oh, yeah, we hit 7,000. You're going to want to point that heat shield in the right way now. I mean, if she survives, that is a lot of... No. Nope. Okay. New plan. What if we just don't have that center engine? Right? Do we need it for what we're doing? I don't think we do. We can make this the top. A bit more like that. Right? God, those things are massive. Yeah. Like, why don't we just do that? We don't need we don't need the middle engine, that second engine at all. Like, we're not trying to go halfway around the world. We're just trying to get her into space and back. It's there and back again. With Kerbal's story. Kerbal tail? I don't remember. Alright. It should also be significantly lighter. Maybe it'll go way further under its own power. Or, you know what I mean. Yeah, she passes out. Which is pretty expected. Man, this thing almost got us to 6K on its own. Okay. It'd be really nice if... Yeah, there she goes. She woke up. Are we gonna hit 500? Oh, we definitely hit 500. Oh, okay. Maybe the RCS is a bad idea. Right, because we want it to be stable through just being aerodynamic. Alright, no, this is not going to work. Alright, well, that was a fun experiment. But not going to work. Okay, so the big thing we're getting is the early avionics and probes. Right, it's gonna cut down the mass and power, I guess. It's not huge. I guess cutting down the mass is nice. But what do we do for the science? I mean, maybe we just build another Megiddo 4. Right, we just launch it in a different direction. Yeah, let's do that. We'll launch a 4 and we'll go north, I guess. Alright. We'll do that. More science. We'll go maybe further up, I guess. I feel like we're kind of hitting the upper limit of up. Of how high we can get without actually destroying the plane. So, oh, gotta put away the landing gear. Yeah, something like that. These weird-ass flights are pretty routine at this point. Yeah, if I was going to start over, no X-plane program, but I would build more science planes from the start. Like, these things should be basically going 24/7. Because I feel like it's the only way to consistently get science. Oh, there they go. Oh dear. Yeah. Yeah, we're going a bit higher than I think we probably should. Oh. Oh, we're going way higher. Yep, we're in space. Well, we broke records. We broke a lot of records. Okay. I mean, we're going like... Okay, it is like 2,000 meters a second. It's kind of bad. I'm not gonna lie. We're going a bit fast. I have no control. Okay. Yeah, we gotta start slowing down pretty fast. Okay. That was too much. That was way, way too high. I should have kept a better eye on it. I actually kind of forgot that if I don't keep an eye on it, it will just like go into space and explode on the way back. Alright, so we don't want to hit... Really, we actually don't want to cross like 100K, I think. Because we got to be flying at Earth. You know, so let's just hit a cruising altitude of like, I don't know, 95. Right, we'll call it there. Alright. Because we've got to get the high altitude flight, which relies on speed more than anything else, which is super funny. Well, okay, it says speed. Maybe it actually doesn't rely on speed. I don't know. Okay, no. Ooh. Alright, we're gonna, like, level off. Yeah, there we go. Oh, this is perfect. Maybe actually a bit more down. Yeah, this is the good shit. This is what we want. Right, we're gonna get some nice pictures of, I don't know, like Galveston, I guess. And TV camera. Perfect. We might actually finish up the early film camera for this biome. No, switch biomes first. Alright, well this is still going to be some good data. Okay, we might want to start considering pulling up. Like we just want to glide. This thing really doesn't go very far. I'm just kind of realizing. We're still getting some good science. Oh. Well, shit. Maybe it was the, maybe it was pulling up. Maybe pulling up killed it. I don't know. Oh, God, I really don't. I don't know. We were flying over, like, Central Texas. Maybe some dude... Oh, okay, 2 high G-forces. Yeah, propellant's floating. Very fun. Oh, I don't know how that works. What a good mechanic. I'm sure it's realistic. But, man, I don't know how it works. It's gonna be so weird, like, going back to vanilla Kerbal Space Program. After all this extra shit, it's like, oh, what do you mean I can just, like, throttle my engines and start and stop them as many times as I want? Yeah, we're going west. We're going west, young man. Yeah, we're gonna go at a nice like 45. Sure, why not? All right, and are we getting that science? Like, are we getting much of anything out of this? Okay, there we go. I guess we're getting TV footage. So that's nice. Ooh, dear. Okay, we are going kind of fast. But we're still in the atmosphere, so we're burning off speed. Right, maybe it'll be okay? Maybe? Question mark? Oh, we're so fucked. We're getting into the upper atmosphere at like 2,500 meters a second. Yeah, no, we weren't burning off speed because of the atmosphere. We were burning it off because we were going up. Oh. Alright, I'm not gonna touch it. We're going fast. Yeah, there we go. Let's try that one more time. We'll go north, right? And I'll just cut the engines at some point. How did I do that Mexico flight? Without, like, killing them. Without killing Halo. I'm honestly not sure. Alright, yeah, make sure those hit something in the Space Center. It's gonna hit, like, some dude's car. Fuck that guy. Alright, I don't know how far up we're gonna go. We're gonna go some distance. I don't know. We might hit like 75k and then just like cut the engines. No, we kind of like leveled off at some point. Oh dear. I'm trying to remember how we did that other flight. Because I still want the science. Yeah, that's early film camera for this biome. Okay, let's see here. Drag losses. If I... yeah, there's no drag up here. I don't want to just, like, cut the engines. It feels like capitulating. It feels like giving up. But I might have to. I don't know. Maybe if we hit the atmosphere ass first, we'll do something. Nope. Okay, it's writing itself. We're back to... I think that's DFW. I think that's Dallas. Okay. Okay, I have some control of this thing now. Right, if we go into, like, actually, like, a really weird spin, we might be able to disperse this heat and slow down from drag. Maybe. That might just be pure cope. Pure cope. Pure, unadulterated cope. Alright. Well, I don't know how I did it. Maybe last time I was just a fucking wizard. Alright, we'll just fly this way, like a 45-degree angle, and as soon as the Apoaps hits 100k, I'm killing the engines. Or I could do that. I could do that. Also a possibility. Okay. That's going in the montage. All right. Alright, we're gonna go like this way. Go like this way. Come on. Okay, I suppose this is kind of what killed us last time, but eh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. No, this way. Yeah, I have way more control when it's oriented this way. I can't imagine why. Alright. There we go. That seems about right. Okay, and cut it. Alright. That Apple app's still going up for reasons that are beyond me. Okay, we should not hit like 2,000 meters a second for any reason. So we should be okay. Right, we'll get some good film data. And we'll just like glide into DFW, I guess. I mean, we might be pretty far off from DFW. We might, okay, we might be looking at Houston. Alright, come on. Come on. I'd like some control, please. I've got to keep control. Alright. We're losing speed pretty quickly. Alright, we're not falling as quickly now, which is good. This isn't... I don't think it's really netting us a lot of science. Because I guess you gotta be... Oh, we're... No, we're not out of samples. I don't know. Film camera's not really getting anything interesting either. So this really is just a fucking land. Alright, well. Yeah, flying low, Earth grasslands. See, when you hit info, it doesn't really give you that much info. I guess we're going to... Yep, DFW. Can I actually land at the airport? Oh my god, I so want to try to land at the airport. Because, like, the airport is, like, right in the middle, right? That's just, like, where DFW is. So, I'm going to do my best guesstimate and land at DFW. Ooh. Okay, that's a tragic time warp accident waiting to happen. Currently going a lot more up than I thought we would. I wonder if we burnt off a little too much horizontal speed. This could be bad. No, no, it seems to be working fine. No, I feel like I haven't flown a normal plane in a while. Whoa. Do a barrel roll. Alright. We're still like 10 kilometers. Oh, we're above 10 kilometers again now. Okay, let's not go to Dallas. 'Tis a silly place. We're going back to the Space Center. Yep, nothing. That ground's approaching a little fast. You could pull up a tad. It'd be appreciated. Thank you kindly. Alright, yeah, this is gonna land. This is gonna land just fine. Fucking eventually. What's that noise? Okay, I thought it was gonna land fine. This is not fine. This is quite bad. Yeah, I don't have a lot of control over this thing at the moment. Oh dear. Right. We're circling around, right? Like a bird or something. I don't think birds circle when they land. Alright, I mean, it's time warp, right? It's time warp fucking me over. Oh dear. Come on. Yeah, time warp giveth, time warp taketh away. We are apparently going for like a vertical landing where we just kind of go straight down, but as a plane. That's the plan. I was kind of joking. I have no idea what the fuck is going on. Alright, come on. Halo apparently wants to join the Blue Angels. Let's go. We need to get that airspeed, or that vertical speed. I don't remember what the tolerance is for these things. Is it like 10? 5 to 10? It doesn't say. Cool. Okay, that was keeping her fairly straight. Okay, up. Pull up. This is the dumbest fucking landing. Oh, if after all this, she dies, I'm gonna be so mad. Motherfucker! God damn it. Oh, that was so dumb. I spent like 15 minutes flying that shit. And at the very end, we just fucking died. I just want some science. I've flown this thing like 15 times. This is supposed to be the easy science plane that you use for the science. It is not supposed to be this difficult. Maybe it needs... maybe it just needed more horizontal speed? I mean, it was... It had horizontal speed for a minute. I don't know. I had parachutes. Why didn't I just activate the parachutes? Alright, I'm gonna hit like 2,000 meters a second and kill it. Alright, this should be manageable. Probably. Alright, we're gonna get lots of good science. I think that was Shores. I don't know. Okay. Upper atmosphere, don't get distracted. Time warp kills me every fucking time. Alright. Yeah, I guess like 2,000 meters. Okay. I thought it could handle that. Guess it can't. Awesome. Wonderful. I love it when shit I've already done doesn't fucking work anymore. Yeah, I don't know. This direction? Why not? Oop. Okay, nope. Okay, we cut it a little sooner. Maybe it'll survive. Maybe. Or maybe, I don't know. Maybe it just won't. Always a possibility. That maybe it just fucking won't. And we are losing minuscule amounts to drag up here, so... Okay, this time we're not even hitting the upper atmosphere at 2,000. So that should be better? Question mark? Yeah, at no point are we going to hit 2,000. Very good. Like, we're going to pull some G's, but we're not hitting 2,000 meters a second. Okay, that's that. It's gonna explode. Nope. Nope, maybe not. I mean, 1,600 meters a second. That's fucking walking speed. There we go. Perfect. Not at all dicey. Perfectly clean, perfectly safe. We're probably not going to make it to DFW, but we might. I don't know. I'll settle for Love Field. It'd be really funny watching this thing try to land at Love Field from like 90 fucking kilometers. All right, yeah, we want that. Just gonna go due north. No. No, we're landing out in a field. Alright, whatever. I don't care anymore. As long as we get the fucking science. The jokey joke of, haha, let's land it in the middle of DFW. That'll be funny. Over. This is all about science. Alright, we're still... You know, our vertical speed's going down. Or going up, I guess? It hitting 0? I actually don't know the nomenclature here. We're slowing down. That's the important part. That's somewhere. I have no idea. I considered it. I considered it. What is this, Tyler? Who knows? Okay, now we're actually currently going up a little bit. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's slow down a little bit there. Let's stop that oscillation, shall we say? Alright, we're gonna fly right over town. Wave to the kids in the elementary school. Pretend like we did it on purpose. Pretend like this was the expected flight path. Okay, yeah, we're burning off most of our speed. We're still really high up. So I would feel comfortable if we just took a bit of a dive so that this doesn't take all day. Okay, now we pull back up. Yeah, something like that. Maybe we can dive down a bit more. We can go ahead and toggle that as well. Okay, in your own time, Halo, before we hit Oklahoma. Oh, we did that. Hooray. Yeah, that thing we did earlier. And like butter. Okay, no, we are like due east of Dallas. Perfect. Just hop on 30. It'll be easy. There we go. That should be some science. We'll pretend it took... we'll ignore that it took like 5 times. 5 tries. So, 3.3 science. Yeehaw. Yeah, we're really hitting diminishing returns here. I mean, I guess it's going to be solid rocket engines or better solar panels. Or do we save up? I think we have to save up for early human space flight. Do we? Because we need this to do more contracts. Right, but I think the... Oh, I don't know. Maybe it is these solid rocket engines. I really don't know. Okay, we're gonna get the early avionics. I want to test something, right? I'm wondering, like, how high can we get? Okay, so I'm gonna wait until we get the better avionics. Right, the avionics upgrade so that I can really more properly test it. That's gonna be done by like December. Okay, early avionics and probes, right? I just researched early. Let's not forget early. So let's take the 4-1. Okay, no. Reroute that. Let's see here. Near Earth. Early avionics. Yeah, switch to that. What is the difference here? I'm actually not entirely sure. Okay, so this thing, it just goes. Right, that is the purpose. Is it just, like, goes. I just want to see, like, how high we can get. Right. That is how you play this video game. Right, with the fucking rink-a-dink little... pieces of shit. Whoops. Okay, there we go. Yeah, returning the sample is crucial for scientific reasons. We'll throw the camera on it. I guess we don't need 2 cameras. Right, and this thing should give all that other shit as well. We'll throw on a thermometer, we'll throw on a barometer. We can't really do like the mystery goo, because that's not technically supposed to be here. Let's see here, this thing. Actually, we're just... Yeah, we're not actually concerned about control. It's pure... It's pure electronics. Right, that's all it needs to do. Let's see here. Communication. So... Yeah. I can decouple it. Really feels like it, I suppose. Okay. This thing is 1.9, 1.15.8. Right, I'm just kind of curious how high we can get something now. Like, can we get something high enough to be interesting? Vessel 228. Right. Forgot to do that. Okay, simulate. Yes. Because if this thing can get high enough to be interesting, that could be nice. Because I want to hit beyond low Earth orbit, right? So I think that's 200K. My gut says that's 200K. So we'll see if that can happen. Alright, we'll just time warp it. Like, we are going just straight up. It's fine. Oh, I forgot to set a button to extend the fucking antenna. Alright, whatever. 2.8 megameters. That's not that high, really. Like, yeah, it's high. We're getting something out of it, but we're not getting much. Okay. Yeah, I think the answer is improving the launch, improving all that down there. So let's go with the Megiddo 3. Maybe not the Megiddo 3. Let's go back to the 4. Let's see here. Can we slim down the avionics? Right, switch to early avionics. So now it's actually now slightly heavier. Oh, 6.67. Okay, well now it's 6.5. Okay, and you switch to that. Okay, so now it's 215. So we've set that to 216. Yeah, apply resize to fit. Oh wow, that can be way smaller. Okay, this is the 4-1. Hmm. Oh, let's also make these things the same size now. Right, so now the whole thing is 235. Okay, well now it's 240. There we go. This thing doesn't actually need that much. Yeah, you see. Alright, well, let's try the 4-1. Sent guy in spam. Alright, so I think this one is slightly lighter now, because the avionics are more efficient. So I'm wondering how much further we could get. Like, could we get this thing to orbit? Okay, kill that. Oh, there's no electric control whatsoever. Oh wait, yes there is. Okay, there's electric control on this thing. So we want to go prograde. Sorry, texting my friend. Apple Apps is in about a minute and a half. Yeah, let's call that. Oh right, all the fucking cross-feeding shit. There we go. Because if we can get this thing to go in space longer, we should be able to get more science. Hopefully. Maybe. Potentially. This may not warrant making the... Is this going to warrant making the thing in the first place? I'm not convinced. I feel like maybe the avionics cores were a bit of a mistake. Like, they're nice to have. I don't know how, like, necessary they are. Because, like, the avionics cores were not a huge part of the mass. I don't know. Okay, yeah, we can stop all that. I probably should have just gone for engines. I really should have gone for engines. Maybe if I slap some solids onto it as well, we could get, like, way better results. Yeah, I'll try that. Because we gotta get to low Earth orbit, right? It's 200K, like, periapts of 200, aquaps above 36 million. That's a lot. We're still burning fuel. We're on the way down. Yeah, trying to circularize my orbit. Oh yeah, circularizing orbit should be a thing that MechJeb can now do for me. Which is nice. I like how it's over grasslands for like a quick second, so it gets just a little bit of data. It seems like just going all at once actually had to go further than trying to do the fancy staging. I might have also just piloted it badly. Alright. Okay, what if we keep this core? Right. Oh, can I actually upgrade this? Okay, so let's see here. Max thrust, 818. 996. That's worse. I guess they burn longer. Well, what's the... Why would you go for this configuration? It seems worse. Okay, whatever. Alright, let's see. This is the RD-107. Actually, so this is a XLR 81. What if we throw on a Viking instead? Right. Enable crossfeed. Crossfeed. Okay, so this avionics is good for 9.8. Okay, 9.9. Bam. Oh my god, that's kind of silly looking. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, this whole thing is 240. Oh, actually that works. Yeah, let's try that with the Viking instead. It should be bigger. I am also gonna have to go in here in a few minutes. I gotta like make dinner, and I have other plans. So, all right. Yeah, we'll see what the Viking can do. I didn't test how long. I didn't actually check how long it'll burn. Delta D stats. 30 seconds. Or I guess 36.6. No, 26.6. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Shit. God damn it. Alright, let's try that again. Whoops. I always forget to do that. Okay, so we'll start our... We'll go to like 30 seconds before apoapse, and we'll see what happens. Or maybe like 25. Or 20. Yeah, let's go with 20. Okay. Disengage. Boop. Boop. Apoapse is in a couple minutes. Alright, yeah, let's start evening her out. 2, 1. Propellants floating. So cool. Okay, that one was in space. I'll give you that one. That one was in space. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do what I accidentally did the first time. And when these all go, I'm just going to kick off the Viking engine. See if it circularizes. Hot damn, look at this thing. Okay. Well. Let's see if it'll survive re-entry. Very well might not. But, so that is the second stage, and then put a smaller one on top of it. Like like that vacuum engine again. Maybe, maybe. I'm gonna be honest. I might switch to the 4-1 just because that bit was way fucking faster. Oh, the video imaging's still working. That's funny. God damn it, Chris. Where the hell are we now? I really can't see. Oh yeah, and that's re-entry. All right, excellent. So I'm gonna let's switch over to the 4-1, I guess. I mean, we'll make that 5 meters. Okay, it's now 240. 240. Fairing. 10-4. 11. Alright, yeah, I'm happy with that. Tool all. Cue it. It's too heavy. Right. Okay, so we'll modify the... I didn't check if it automatically made it so we could launch the 401. I didn't do that. Oh, I should have done that. Nope, it didn't do it. Orbital radio. There we go. It did do it. I just don't have enough money. I'm short like 1,000. Okay. Oh, yeah, I was at the Aradia complex, not the orbital Aradia. The fucking launch complexes, man. Like, I guess the LC is this thing out here. Okay. Added to the integration list. Good shit. Oh, fuck. I have another hyper rocket. Getting ready. Alright, we are almost at 1965. We'll warp to sunrise. And we'll launch it. Alright, let's not fuck it up this time. Let's go west. Or like southwest, somewhere along those lines. I don't think it really matters all that much. Don't look so fucking scared. Right? You survived once we reset time like 10 times. Alright? You know, this isn't even the Avengers shit where it's like, oh, how many do we survive? One. It's like, no, you survived most. Calm down. Alright, this is probably actually going to be the last launch. Ooh. Alright. I guess we're going northwest, actually. Or, nah, I'll waste more Delta V. I got shut off the engines anyway. We'll just have the weirdest, like, ascent path ever. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Okay, maybe let's level off a little bit. Okay, cut the engines. Right, we'll get signs from like crew reports and maybe a little bit of... Oh, TV cameras. That's going to be a big one. We haven't done a lot of that. Okay. Alright, come on. Just get control of your plane, please. We really don't have all day. We're basically at sea level, so that's fine. Ooh. Okay, we're hitting the ground. We're going down at like Mach 3. Come on, let's pull up a little bit. Maybe just a little. Maybe just a tad. Okay, we are not at sea level. We are a ways above sea level. Yeah, we are in the mountains. That's fine. It's fine. Okay, there we go. Halo's gonna get a nice look at the mountains, I guess. Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, that's how Germa works. Fuck off. Yeah, fucking. It's not even Germa 985. It's Germa 01. It's like, sure, dude. Like, I'm just gonna message Germa out of the fucking blue and be like, hey, this random fucking guy sent me, and I'm definitely gonna be talking to Jeremy, Massachusetts, 985. It's gonna be like, wow, I found some dude. He had like no viewers on Twitch. Yeah, let's snatch him up. You know, let's send the goon out to go like talk to him. Fucking hell. I'm sorry, scammers. I'm not stupid. I hate to break it to you. I'm not actually an idiot. I only play one on Twitch. I mean, the rocket designs might disagree. Look at this fucking thing. But you know what? It works. And it looks stupid, but it works. Then it ain't stupid. Alright. Yeah, let's... I still want to go down. I'd like to land sometime today. Killing off all my horizontal speed. Kind of fucked me over last time. But... another happy landing. And that is 4.7 science. So we're at 10. Digital communications? I don't think we need that quite yet. I think... yeah, I think we go with this. I think we go with these, this engine upgrade. Alright, and that's gonna be done Christmas Eve, so hooray. We now have an upgraded... oh, how am I gonna deal with spam messages on the freaking... our tracking station is now upgraded. Very nice. I don't really see any difference in there, but I assume it did a thing. And now we can upgrade mission control. Flight planning available. I have no idea what that means. Digital communications. Supports comm codecs up to TL2. No idea what that means. Perform EVAs. Interesting. More program slots. Okay. Flagpole. No upgrades. Okay. Yeah. So a bit shorter. But, you know, still alright. Still alright. We're gonna get... oh, that's gonna be done really fast, actually. We're gonna get the -4, or another -4. We're gonna probably use those solid rocket engines almost immediately. And we gotta get to low Earth orbit. I think that's the trick. But yeah, I will see you guys some other time. Bye.